Yo, what is up, YouTube? Legend here, back with another PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 system software update information video here on the channel. If you guys are new, make sure you leave a like, comment down below on what version you are on for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and make sure you guys hype up the video because we got some great news that I want to share with you. Now, with that being said, we also got a government shutdown going on right now within the United States. I hope all of you federal workers out there take it easy. All right, don't be too stressed out. Let me go ahead and give you some good content that you guys can chill and watch and enjoy. So let's go ahead and talk about update 13.0. This update came out 2 weeks ago on September 17th, 2025. I told you guys not to update to this firmware, and now here we are making another update video. We are finally going to 13.02. So Sony released this update really quickly, really fast, because they don't want you jailbreaking your console. And we do have jailbreak developers that release their bug to Sony with their bounty program, and then Sony come out with their new firmwares to patch it. That's why we're making this video. So if you guys go down to system software update and you guys go to view details, like you see I'm doing now, it will actually say here down below, we have made some security fixes to the system software. So we have been talking about a kernel exploit that is potentially working on 12.52 and 12.50. And we also have the BDJB exploit that works on both of these firmwares. So where is the sweet spot? For any of you guys that have a PlayStation 4, I recommend that you avoid 13.02 and 13.0, especially 13.0 if you want to utilize BDJB, because it works on 12.52 and it works on 12.50 and 12.02 with the lapse kernel exploit. So in my opinion, the sweet spot would be 12.50 and 12.52. If you are on 13.0, it's okay. Just stay where you're at. Don't update whatever you do. Just remember that BDJB is patched on 13.0. It only works for 12.52 and 12.50. So if you care about that WebKit exploit entry, you guys can chain that with a kernel exploit that could be released for these two firmwares, and we can get a full jailbreak going. So if you're on 13.0, just stay where you're at. Do not jump to 13.02. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show how you guys can prepare for a jailbreak. You guys can go ahead and just cancel this update, and they're going to end up forcing you to update to it. And if you're trying to connect to PlayStation Network services and all that, they're going to force you to update it in like a couple of days from now. Go to network from settings, and where you see connect to the internet, you want to have this unchecked. Go ahead and take that off. The next thing that you need to do in settings, you need to go all the way down to power save settings, and you want to go to set futures available in rest mode. Where it says stay connected to the internet, you want to have this unchecked as well, because if you keep this on, it will update files and content and upload save data. So you want to have this unchecked. Another thing that you need to do as well is go out of this and go to system and go to automatic downloads, go down to system software update files. You want to have this unchecked. This is the most important right here. Keep this unchecked. You do not need to have system software update files downloading while it's in rest mode. You do not want this happening. So when you wake up, your console will be completely updated and you're fucked. Another thing I want to mention, that 13.02 came out, and on the PS5, 12.02 came out. And QTR said on Twitter, PS5 12.02 patched a security bug. 12.0 and lower can expect a jailbreak if the bug gets disclosed, but you have to own a Lua disc or its demo. And he's talking about the PlayStation 5 specifically. Moving on, we have Justice League Forever. He said, I think Yoko's bug patched on this update. It might be a kernel exploit. Meanwhile, Yoko never disclosed or published a bug to the public, but he wrote books and some about security things on his website. He might write about this case in his next book. And the guy below said, I think the same. So Yoko reported his kernel exploit bug for $10,000. He was rewarded, and I'm thinking this has to be it, because Viciana Lab on Twitter said a HackerOne report from Yoko has been resolved. The reward is 10K, and he's basically saying it could be a kernel exploit bug, and it was on PS4 and 5. I thought it would be Jose with his bug that he was talking about on Twitter a couple of days ago, and this guy Quicksilver saying here, what does this mean? Any good news for PS4 for 12.50 and 52? Jose said kernel bug that leads to kernel exploit patch in 13.0 that works on 12.52 and lower. So we have two kernel exploits. that could be released. It seems like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I think Sony just patched Yoko's kernel exploit that works on PS4 and 5, that works on 13.0 all the way down to 12.50 and lower. The biggest question is the fact that, is he going to actually release a write-up, proof of concept, and actually drop the exploit to the public and disclose it to us so other jailbreak developers out there can use it? We can get GoldHen installed. We can get that updated. We can use Hen, which is already supported for 13.0, which gives us debug settings. I'm telling you right now, if Yoko drops this, we are in it for the long run. But the only problem is Sony has to tell him, hey, we patched your bug, which they will tell him, and then they'll let him disclose his bug to the public. And hopefully you guys out there can get this updated and get a full jailbreak on 13.0, 12.52, and 12.50. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, tell me what version you guys are on, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you got any questions, comment down below in this video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.